Hey guys, hey, it's Bri here, coming at you guys with another video. First of all, I want to apologize. Apparently my neighbors all decided to trim their trees this week, so you might hear a lot of noise. Also, my new dog Athena, she's been barking at them a lot today, so I apologize in advance for anything that might disturb today's reading. But I bring to you guys today a what are your guides, a message from your guides they are trying to deliver to you right now. So a lot of us are probably feeling Mercury retrograde right now. With the mix of Mars retrograde, we're kind of confused, we're not sure where to go. So these of course is a general reading, but messages from your guides today. So if you guys haven't been to a pick a card reading before, you can pick from pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, or we have Tiger's Eye is the little skull here today. I felt like bringing in a little bit of, apparently it's not going to focus on you. That's cool. There it goes. So I felt like bringing in a little bit of the Halloween vibe. So we've got a Tiger's Eye skull. We have some geode right here. This beautiful geode right here. We have an arrowhead. And then we have a smoky quartz skull. So my favorite thing I like to do whenever I'm doing a pick a card reading is I will go with whichever one calls to me first, which is what I highly suggest. So when you clicked on this video, whichever pile called out to you first, maybe you clicked on the video and pile number 2 jumped out to you first, that is the one to go with. Or you can pause the video and you can meditate on it and go with the one that is called to you, but I would definitely go with the one that jumps out to you first, or in your meditation, whichever number comes to you first. And I will of course put the timestamps down below. And with that said, let's get to reading. Alright, pile number 1. Let's see what message your guides are trying to tell you right now. Alright, so first things first is we have the Magician. We have 5 of Inspiration. We have 8 of Materials. And we have 8 of Voices. So definitely seeing some good vibes in here. Kind of bring that together. So first things first, with the Magician, this one's trying, your guides are trying to let you know that this is a powerful time for manifesting. Your manifestation is probably going to be point on right now. If you were to set an intention, it will probably happen that quickly. So be careful of your words also, because those can also manifest. But as you can see here, she's really getting a lot of manifestation coming from the universe at this moment. So what the 5 of Inspiration is also saying is that there might be a little bit of a friendly competition happening right now. Don't actually use this to your advantage. Don't rebound on somebody. Don't stab them in the back, so to speak. But instead use this to your advantage. Having like a friend come at you maybe and trying to get you to kind of compete with her or him, something along those lines. But it's going to be a pretty friendly competition, so it's actually a very good thing for you. It's also going to help you get out of your box a little bit. So with the 5 of Inspiration, then we have the 8 of Materials, which this, to me, the reason why I believe that this friendly competition is going to be a good thing is because then this card tells me that you're going to be getting out of your box here soon. You're going to get a lot of creative ideas, a lot of great inspirations. You see how she's kind of got the mother of, what is it, the 8 hands or whatever. It's some sort of, I can't think of her name at the moment, but anyways, which is known as also a huge creative time and opportunity for you. So it's a good thing, this little friendly competition, so to speak. So while you have felt, and then this one right here is telling me that you're probably feeling stuck, like you're tethered, you don't feel like you're kind of like constrained like she is, you don't feel like you're gonna get out. But all of these 3 cards are a good sign to me. They tell me that you are gonna get out of that box, that you are going to be able to find a way to manifest. You're gonna have a bit of a friendly competition, and you're gonna get out of that box and find something creative to do also. So even though this is you right now, this is where you feel like you are, that's okay. Stick with what you're doing, keep pushing yourself, because good things are coming your way for sure. Alright, And then we have empowerment. Ooh, this is a great time for you. Talent, holy crap, and courage. So let's start with the courage one. So I really like this one. This one popped out at me right away. This card is telling me that you need to have the courage to follow your dreams. Chase those possibilities. Go ahead and go with that friendly competition and have the courage to do it. Have the courage to follow your dreams and have the courage to get unstuck and get out of that box, because this is a very good time for you. The next one we have is the empowerment. So there's going to be a lot of power behind all of your manifesting. There's going to be a lot of power behind everything that you do. Now this is of course from the spell casting oracle, so these are also very witchy cards. I thought they would kind of be fun. So these have a lot of meaning held behind them. They also have spells and stuff that you can probably look up on the internet if you wanted to. But for the point of the reading though, we're going to go with the meaning behind the card. Like I said, this is a very empowering time for you. There's a lot going on. You can manifest just like that. So be careful of your words also, because they can backfire on you. But then this card is letting me know that you're very talented. You have a lot of creative possibilities. You could pretty much do anything that you wanted to do. And your guides are trying to remind you that your guides are trying to say that you are more talented than you're giving yourself credit for. And that you could pretty much touch the stars. Like you could pretty much do anything. You are extremely talented, so don't be afraid of this little friendly competition that's gonna be happening here soon. It's okay, I promise. Then we have not the right time. If that goes over here. And no. So now this is gonna sound a little contradicting to you guys for just a second, so bear with me. So while you're probably wanting to jump the gun right now, like you're like, you know what, this is a good sign, I'm gonna quit my job, I'm gonna go do something else, I'm gonna get out of my box, wait. The perfect time is coming for you. You've got to allow the manifesting to happen. You've got to allow your intentions to take place. You've got to have patience. Right now, you're learning patience. You're learning how to have the patience before you jump. So while your guides say that there are good things coming for you, that you've got a lot of talent, they're saying work on that talent right now. Start creating something right now. Focus on that talent. Start creating a business plan. Start creating something creative. And then you're going to get the sign when it's time to jump. But right now, definitely not the time to jump for you guys. Do not just jump. Don't be watching this video and be like, you know what? It's time for me to get out of my box. I quit, boss. No. Hold on, the right time is coming for you. Just be patient, it's coming. All right, so then the very last card we have is the Skunk Spirit, which is know your worth. So know that you are worthy enough, you are courageous enough, you are talented enough, you are empowered enough, you are a manifester. You are really talented at a lot of things. So know your worth. When you finally do take that plunge and that jump, know your worth. Go at it with so much fierce and prosperity that you know who you are, you know your worth. And I think that's why your guides are saying hold on, because right now you need to build that courage. You need to build up that momentum. You need to build up your space. You need to build up that creative and abilities that you do have, so that when you do take that leap, when you do take that jump, you will definitely know your worth. And that is why your guides are asking you to just hold on. Do the friendly competition, start to step out of your box and start to build up your own courageous abilities and your own courageous self. So pile number 1, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have, please hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, well, then subscribe to this YouTube channel. And with that said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, pile number 1. All right, pile number 2, my geode pile. How are you guys doing? Let's get into this reading. Let's see what the message your guys have for you. Ooh, we have the Muse of Voices. I love how this one turns in that direction. I love that. 8 of Inspiration, the Hermit, and the Sun. That's kind of funny. Okay. I'm very interested in your guys' reading right now. Like, very interested. Alright, so the very first one you have is the Muse of Voices. So what this card is asking is it's saying work on your communication skills. that, especially right now with it being Mercury retrograde, you might be jumping to conclusions, you might be, you know, snapping at people, or you might be just not even communicating with somebody in particular, not even telling them like, hey, I need help, or can you do something like this. When you communicate with others, you flow in a better way. We all flow better. When we snap at each other, or we just assume that everybody knows something, then we kind of almost split ourselves apart from each other. So this card is definitely asking that you work on your communication skills. And then the Eight of Inspirations is also asking like the same thing. This is kind of saying go with the flow. Don't jump to those conclusions. Don't just assume that somebody is maybe trying to stab you in the back or something has happened, but instead go with the flow. There's also a huge message here that says don't try and manipulate situations, and don't try and control like other people, because again, it's gonna break apart from us. So definitely go with the flow on this one. And then we have the Hermit over here, which the Hermit is definitely something that you, whenever this card comes up, it tells me that you need to go within yourself. Like you need to take that time and that space and really go within yourself. There's a lot of meditating that needs to be done, maybe even setting up your own sacred space, maybe studying a little bit, learning who you are, working on that self-care and that self-love, especially right now. This card is definitely saying a lot of just stop and go within, maybe spend some time alone even. So, and then we have the Sun, which I really like that the Sun is out next, because like the Moon and the Sun. Yeah, okay, anyways. So the fact that this is out, it's, your guides are trying to say it's okay, stay positive. There's a lot going on with Mars in retrograde and Mercury in retrograde. We're having so much going on right now that it's almost like we can't figure a way out. Maybe you're feeling a little bit depressed, or you're feeling lonely even, or anxiety right now. And that's okay. Your guides are saying that there is positive things coming for you. There is a positive outlook on everything that is happening for you. And that this is the perfect time to go within and do that shadow work. Work on yourself. Because the stuff that, like your guides are saying, that if you could see what is in front of you, if you could see what the future has in store for you, you would be working on all of this. Because there's so many good things coming for you. Alright, then we have Transformation, which makes sense. Inspiration, ooh, I like that one. And Willpower, whoa. Okay, let's start with the Willpower. This card is absolutely beautiful. So this card, if you can see, like she's holding the Moon and the Earth and stuff, and we all know that we get a lot of our magical powers, our inspirations, intuition, that kind of stuff. A lot of things come from the Moon. The Moon has a huge effect on us humans. It really and truly does. And so what this one is saying, that you need to have that, like that kind of, I don't want to call it a control, but that willpower, that you don't snap, that you don't just automatically bend when somebody else is like, oh, you need to do this, or you're not automatically jumping to conclusions, or you're not thinking the worst of things, but instead have that willpower to stay in the positive and keep that positive outlook. Next up is Inspiration. So this card tells me that you're going to be getting a lot of inspirations in the next coming month, that a lot of things are going to be happening. You can see like the light is starting to shine. It's coming from like her sacral into her solar plexus, and that's a lot of our creativity, and that whenever it's like right there in our gut, that's a lot of creativity that's going to come out for you. So just stay focused on yourself, work on yourself, because there's a lot of good things coming for you. And this one, Transformation, this also tells me that you're probably going through your own awakening, and you're transforming into something even more beautiful, like this little butterfly right here. So stay strong, keep doing what you're doing, work on yourself. Just be patient with yourself and others, because you're transforming, and it can be very uncomfortable sometimes, and a lot of people like to think that awakenings and such are kind of ugly sometimes even. Alright, then we have Be Assertive. Oops, that's going to go over here. And Listen to Your Intuition. So let's look at this one first. Listen to your intuition. So your guides have been talking to you for probably the last couple months, trying to get you to listen to them, trying to help you out, sending you signs, maybe even if you've been seeing numbers or butterflies or flowers of any sorts. That's your guides and your angels and Spirit trying to let you know that they have been sending you signs to listen to your own gut intuition. Right now is the time to, like I said, go within and start listening to yourself, really going within yourself and learning how to trust your own intuition and listen to your own intuition. Then we have be assertive. And what this is saying is that you need to be assertive when these inspirations, when all of this prosperity comes for you, when your time comes, you need to be assertive and chase those dreams. Go after those goals. Really and truly believe in yourself and just push forward with the full force of everything that you have and chase everything that you have always wanted to chase and do what it is that you have always wanted to do. And then the last card we have is the Sand Spirit, which says be playful. So this card's reminding you to not take things so seriously. Don't let what others are saying get inside your head. Don't take things so seriously. Don't try and manipulate situations. Don't try and control things, but instead be playful. Enjoy this time right now. While awakenings and transformations can be ugly sometimes, they can also be very beautiful. So take the time out to do something fun. Maybe go to like a pumpkin patch, or go watch a movie with your friends, or things are starting to open up again. So maybe go and find something that you can do, within, of course, the safety of everything. But this is definitely reminding you to be playful. So pile number 2, don't let what others are saying, get inside your head. Be careful of your own words. Know that they are not saying things for you. Take some time for yourself and know that there are good things coming for you guys. And with that said, pile number 2, thank you guys very much. Love you guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Love you guys. Bye. All right, pile number 3. Let's see what message Spirit has for you right now. What is the message that your guides and Spirit are trying to say? All right, so we have the 5 of Voices, the 10 of Materials, the 9 of Inspiration, and the 5 of Emotions. Okay, so first things first, the 5 of Voices is telling me that you're probably feeling defeated right now, like almost like you've kind of hit a wall and you're just done. You're like, you know what? No. But if you see this right here, this is kind of like a little beacon of hope. Like, keep going. Keep listening to your own inner voice that says, you've got this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And don't beat yourself up so much. Like, don't be so hard on yourself, guys. So, 10 of Materials is telling me, this is, do you see everybody that's around here? This is telling me that you're not alone, for one thing. So, but there's a lot of material success that's coming your way. Like, a lot of good things are happening. So you're probably hitting walls right now, because what happens is the universe is testing you, saying, is this what you really want? Do you really, really and truly want this? Because if you do, it's going to give it to you. But it's just trying to make sure that you really and truly want it. The universe doesn't want to give stuff to people who don't really want this, so to speak. So, but also you're not alone. Like, look at all of the support system you have around you. So, and to kind of clarify what I was saying, the 9 of Inspirations is telling me that this is the final push. This is the final test, so to speak, that the universe is giving you to see that you really and truly want this material success, to make sure that you really and truly want this. So push through that wall right now. Like, look how she's just like, wow, and she's pushing through it all. Like, there's so much going on in this. There's, the connection up here. Things are happening. She's come down this long, long road, so to speak. So go ahead and push through, because good things are coming your way. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to go and tell people to stop with the noise. They were knocking on my door for some weird reason. But anyway, so the 5 of Emotions is telling me that you're probably feeling a lot of grief. You're kind of feeling really down on yourself, like you're stuck almost. But what your guides are trying to say is you're not stuck. The only time that we think we are stuck is when we make ourselves stuck. And we are, in fact, never stuck. We can always change courses. We can always change directions. We can always choose a different path if we want to. The only way that we get stuck is if we make ourselves stuck. So remember that right now. Like, she's feeling a lot of pain and hurt and stuff like that. But all of this is happening also because these are your life lessons. These are the lessons that you need to learn to help you to move forward, to become a better and stronger person for the collective. So go ahead and learn those lessons, to cry those tears out. Let those emotions flow. But remember that you are not truly stuck. You're only stuck because you're telling yourself that you're stuck. Okay, then we have animals. Ooh. Prosperity. This tells me you're not stuck. And well-being. I like this one. So let's start with the well-being one. So your guides are also wanting you to pay attention to your own well-being. Like, your exercise and your diet may have been off in like the last couple months or something like that, especially since we had COVID and a lot of us were in lockdown. You know, a lot of people's diets kind of went a little south, mine included. It's okay, it's fine. But your guides in spirit are asking you to get back into that. Get back in touch with Mother Earth. Get back in touch with the moon, you know, the stars, the animals, all of that. But really and truly get back in touch so that you can start focusing on your own well-being. Also, this is a very prosperous time, prosperity. So a lot of good abundance, a lot of good flow is coming for you, and your guides are reminding you of this. They're kind of letting you say, like, reminding you, hey, there are good things coming, so don't worry. Don't get so down on yourself all the time. And you have a very good connection with animals. So what this card is telling me is that you actually connect with animals very, very well. So if you were to sit there and actually listen to them, you might hear something. You might hear secrets from the animals, which is absolutely beautiful. Animals have a lot to tell us. We have a lot to learn from them, especially wolves and owls. And we have a dove over here. You know, we also have a black cat over here, which Halloween, hello, black cats. The poor black kitties. I feel so bad. For years, they were treated like they were horrible animals, which in all reality, black cats are actually very good for us. They're actually lucky also. So get back in touch with those animals. Find a way to sit there and listen. Maybe start with your own animal. If you have a dog, really look them in the eyes and try to hear what it is that they are trying to say. Now, they probably won't talk to you like you and I can talk to each other. So don't expect them to all of a sudden have a voice. But you do have a very good connection with animals. You should probably be either working with animals if you are not already. So, and then communicate clearly. And yes, I love this one. So if you've been thinking about doing something, if you've been thinking about starting a new job, opening up a new business, moving, something along those lines, this card's saying yes. Now is your time to do it. Now is the freaking time. You are not stuck. You say this with me. I am not stuck. So that's what this card is trying to let you know also. Now is the perfect time to manifest something. Now is the perfect time to chase your own dreams because you are not stuck. Love that. And communicate clearly. So especially with your loved ones around you, like maybe they're not quite so sure what you're going through. So communicate with them clearly. And then also communicate with the universe clearly. Maybe your intentions weren't working because you weren't saying it very precisely. Like, I am abundant. I am abundant with money. Money comes effortlessly in an unexpected ways. I love money and money loves me. Or I am very grateful for the job that I have. I love my job. Like, maybe you're just not saying it correctly or with enough enunciation. See, I can't even communicate clearly. But the point is to be very careful of your words also to others and to yourself. Be very careful to the words to yourself. And the last one we have is slow and steady wins the race. So you might have felt like you were stuck, but your guys are just saying it's okay. You had to slow down. They had to find a way to slow you down. They had to find a way to kind of bring it to a halt so that you could listen and work on this prosperity time. But slow and steady wins the race. So pile number 3, I hope that this reading really helped you. I hope that you enjoyed the messages of this reading. I appreciate you guys so much. If you haven't already, hit that like button down below. And if you're not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, well, subscribe pretty please. It's down below. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Love you guys. Buddy, bump it. Okay. Pile number 4. How is it going? Thank you guys so much for showing up today. Let's see what message Spirit has for you. What are they trying to tell you? What are your guides trying to tell you? Let's see. All right. First things first is we have the Knight of Voices. We have the Queen of Emotions. We have, oh, we're gonna have to move this down a little bit. We have Muse of Inspiration. And we have Two of Inspiration. That's kind of cool, not gonna lie. Alright, so pile number 4. First off, we have the Knight of Voices. So what this one is telling me is that you need to speak your truth. You need to be true to who you are, and you need to start speaking it to others. Maybe you have gifts of your own and you haven't come out of the spiritual closet, so to speak. Well, now is the time. Maybe you haven't been true to who you really and truly like, and now is the time to start being true to yourself and true to others. Whatever it is that you're not being true to, though, now is the time to start being true to yourself and to others. Alright, so pile number 4. I keep forgetting which number this is. Sorry, guys. So this one's telling me that there's a lot of feminine energy maybe around you, but that's good because that means creativity, inspiration, joy, happiness. A lot of things are going to be happening for you, especially if you start to be true to yourself. Now, what this one's telling me is to stop butting heads with yourself. Stop butting heads with others. Stop trying to have that war inside your own voice, so to speak, and start listening to your own intuition and the fact that other people are going to be there for you. No matter what, the ones who are supposed to stick around will stick around. So have faith in that and believe in that. And then last but not least, we have the Two of Inspiration. And so this one's asking you to get out of your comfort zone. It's saying it's time to move in a different direction. You see how she's kind of looking in a different direction here? She's got her telescope. Well, what this card is saying, it's time to start setting your sights higher. It's time to start following your true path. And it's time to start setting those sights higher, getting out of that comfort zone and going after what it is that you really and truly want, so to speak. I feel like I say so to speak a lot, you guys. Okay, then we have Strength. You are stronger than you think you are. Dreams. Time to listen to your dreams, guys. And Family. Okay, this one right here automatically said. So if it is that you're trying to come out of the spiritual closet, you feel like your family won't understand, they won't stand by you, that's okay. Sometimes we are just born into a family to help them heal. Maybe we're there to heal that ancestral line, but your soul family will come soon. Your soul family is the one that's going to show up. Now, the ones that still stick around, maybe some of your family members are actually going to be like, you know what, that is so cool. You know, I was afraid to tell my family about my own gifts. I have noticed that since I started my own business, there are family members that super support me. I have family members that are constantly like, Bri, what can we do to help? Bri, I have this for you. I think this would help you. That kind of stuff. So those family members will always be with you because they are your soul family. Also, this is a very important time to listen to your own dreams. Your dreams are very much important right now. I don't know if you guys have been noticing this, but I've been having a lot of crazy dreams, and you probably have also. So really pay attention to those dreams right now. Have a dream journal and start writing your dreams down, because your guides and spirit are trying to talk to you through your dreams. And then you are stronger than you think you are. So this card's really saying that you have that inner strength. You have the strength to go and chase your own dreams. You have the strength to be true to yourself. You just need to believe in yourself. You need to understand that you are the most important person in your life right now. And that by being true to yourself, this strength will show even more. And look at all those butterflies. Like, seriously, guys. Alright. Know and take action. Okay. Let's start with the no. Okay, apparently we're going to start with the no. No, this is not the wrong thing for you. No, you are not lying to yourself. No, you're probably questioning the fact that people are not going to follow you, that people are going to hate you, that they're not going to understand you. And this card is saying, no, that's not true. They're actually going to understand you when you are true to yourself. They're actually going to start showing up for you. The right people are going to start showing up for you. So this card is trying to tell you that you're just kind of listening to ego, so to speak, right now. So don't listen to ego and take action. So this card's saying it's time to take action, time to step outside that box, time to follow your own path, time to listen to your own voice, time to really and truly be the person that you are supposed to be. So take action, you guys. And last, but certainly not least, let it shine. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is the perfect card. I love this. So whatever it is that you're wanting to be true to yourself about, this card is a very good confirmation that says, this is your time to shine. This is the perfect time for you to step outside that box, to follow your own path. This is your time. So, pile number 4, I hope that you guys are true to yourself. I hope you follow your own path. You understand that you are stronger than you think you are. Listen to those dreams, you guys. Your guides have really been trying to talk to you through your dreams, so listen to those dreams. And with that said, pile number 4, thank you guys so very much. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. If you haven't already, we'll subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you guys in the next Bootober video. Thank you guys. Bye, pile number 4.